Madrid just dropped 83 million euros on something that's about to change Formula One forever. While Barcelona's been hosting the Spanish Grand Prix for over 3 decades, Madrid said, "Hold my sangria," and built a circuit so insane it's got a 30-degree banked corner that makes Daytona look like a parking lot. This isn't just another street circuit. This is Formula One's boldest gamble yet. Let me blow your mind with what's really happening here. The total construction cost is estimated at 83.2 million euros, and that's just the beginning. While everyone's arguing about whether Las Vegas was worth it, Madrid quietly secured a 10-year F1 deal that's about to make Vegas look like amateur hour. Here's the controversy nobody's talking about. There are ongoing legal challenges with 190 million euros already committed to taxpayers. That's right, while local opposition groups are filing lawsuits left and right, construction crews are already tearing up the ground around IFEMA Madrid. This isn't just about building a track, this is about political power, tourism money, and the future of Spanish motorsport. The circuit itself is absolutely mental. Formula One has confirmed it will race at a new 5.47-kilometre street circuit in Madrid starting next season. And get this, the 22-corner circuit layout includes an extremely banked corner called La Monumental. When was the last time you saw F1 cars tackle a banked corner? We're talking about speeds and G-forces that these current cars have never experienced. Madrid's IFEMA Exhibition Centre, situated in the under-construction Valdebebas development in the northeast of the Spanish capital, is the base for the circuit, which is being dubbed the Madring. That name alone tells you everything. They're not just building a circuit, they're creating a brand that's meant to rival Monaco, Silverstone and Spa. But here's where it gets spicy. The development casts doubt on the future of F1's current Spanish Grand Prix venue, the Circuit de Catalunya, whose contract runs until 2026. Barcelona has been the Spanish Grand Prix home since 1991. That's 35 years of history, countless memories, and now Madrid's just swooping in to steal it all. Imagine if someone built a new Yankee Stadium in Boston. That's the level of sporting sacrilege we're talking about here. The location choice is genius, though. Madrid's new F1 circuit will be based around the IFEMA Madrid Exhibition Centre in the Barajas district, just a stone's throw away from the Adolfo Suarez Airport and only 16 kilometres from the city centre. Located 5 minutes from the Madrid Barajas Adolfo Suarez Airport, the Spanish Grand Prix will become one of the most accessible events on the F1 calendar. Think about the logistics nightmare that is Monaco. Celebrities getting stuck in traffic, fans walking miles just to reach the circuit. Madrid said, "Not on our watch," and built their circuit practically inside the airport. You could literally land in Madrid, grab a taxi, and be watching practice sessions within 20 minutes. That's not just convenient, that's revolutionary for F1 accessibility. The construction timeline is absolutely insane. Work will begin in May next year and is expected to be completed by race day, just in time to host the inaugural Grand Prix. 1 year, they're building an entire F1 grade circuit in 12 months. For comparison, most major construction projects take years just to get through planning permission. Madrid's construction crews are basically working at the speed of an F1 pit stop. The contract was awarded to a consortium formed by Acciona, 60%, and IFEMA, 40%. These aren't small-time contractors. Acciona built some of the most complex infrastructure in Spain, and IFEMA constructed parts of the Millau Bridge, one of the tallest bridges in the world. When you're spending 83 million euros, you don't mess around with amateur hour. Now let's talk about what makes this circuit special beyond the banked corner. This isn't your typical street circuit where they just close off city streets and hope for the best. It will not be a conventional city street race, but is expected to be more of a hybrid setup. They're creating something entirely new. Part permanent circuit, part street course, part exhibition space. It's like someone took the best parts of Monaco, Vegas and Silverstone and smashed them together. The political drama surrounding this project is absolutely wild. Local opposition groups are furious about the public money being spent, filing lawsuit after lawsuit. But here's the thing. Madrid's city government is betting big that this will transform their tourism industry. Formula One brings in hundreds of millions in economic impact wherever it goes. Vegas made over $1.3 billion from their inaugural race weekend. Madrid's looking at those numbers and thinking, we want some of that action. Carlos Sainz becoming the circuit ambassador is the perfect cherry on top. Carlos Sainz becomes circuit ambassador for the Madrid circuit. This guy's been carrying Spanish F1 hopes for years, driving for Ferrari, and now he gets to be the face of Spain's newest circuit. It's like having Tom Brady endorse your new NFL stadium. It brings instant credibility and star power. The timing of this announcement is crucial too. Formula One will race at Madrid's new street circuit, coinciding with major changes in F1 regulations. New engine formulas, new aerodynamic packages, and now a completely new type of circuit. The upcoming season isn't just about new cars, it's about a completely new F1 experience. Here's what really gets me fired up about this project. They're not just building a circuit, they're building a statement. For decades, F1 has been dominated by European circuits that were built in the 1950s and 60s. Silverstone, Monaco, Spa, Monza. They're all legendary, but they're also products of their time. Madrid represents the future of Formula One, purpose-built for modern cars, modern fans, and modern media. The hybrid nature of this circuit could revolutionize F1 track design. Imagine having permanent facilities for paddock, media, and hospitality, but configurable track sections that can be modified for different events. They could host F1 weekend, MotoGP another, and massive exhibitions in between. It's like having a Swiss Army knife of motorsport venues. The economic impact projections are staggering. Madrid's tourism industry is already massive, but adding Formula One to the mix could push them into the top tier of global sporting destinations. We're talking about 300,000 visitors over a race weekend, spending money on hotels, restaurants, shopping, and entertainment, transforming Madrid into a motorsport capital. But let's address the elephant in the room. Is this actually good for F1? Some purists argue that street circuits are gimmicky, that real racing happens on purpose-built tracks like Silverstone and Spa. But those same people probably complained when Monaco joined the calendar, and now it's the crown jewel of the F1 season. Change is scary, but change is also what keeps F1 relevant. The technical challenges of building this circuit are mind-blowing. Creating a 30-degree banked corner requires engineering precision that's almost NASA level. The concrete has to be perfectly smooth, the banking angle has to be exact, and the safety barriers need to be designed for impacts that have never happened in modern F1. They're basically writing the safety manual as they build it. The fan experience is going to be incredible. Madrid's IFEMA Exhibition Centre means they can create viewing areas, fan zones, and entertainment spaces that most circuits can only dream of. Imagine watching F1 cars scream past while you're in an air-conditioned viewing lounge with perfect sightlines and gourmet food. It's going to make other circuits look like they're stuck in the Stone Age. Here's the kicker. This project is entirely funded by private investment. Despite the controversy about public money, the private sector is so confident in this project's success that they're willing to bet their own money. That's not just optimism, that's cold, hard business calculation. The ripple effects of this project will be felt across the entire F1 calendar. Other circuits are already looking at Madrid's approach and wondering if they need to upgrade their facilities. Silverstone's already announced major renovations, and rumours suggest other European circuits are planning similar projects. Madrid isn't just building a circuit, they're forcing the entire F1 infrastructure to evolve. The construction photos coming out of Madrid are absolutely insane. Massive earth-moving equipment, crane operations that look like something out of a sci-fi movie, and work crews operating around the clock. Construction of Madrid's new GP circuit continues despite local resistance. They're literally building the future of F1 while protesters are filing lawsuits to stop them. The media facilities alone are going to be revolutionary. Modern F1 coverage requires massive technical infrastructure, satellite uplinks, fiber optic cables, power distribution systems that can handle the demands of live global television. Madrid's building all of this from scratch, which means they can incorporate technology that older circuits could never retrofit. The driver reaction is going to be fascinating. Current F1 drivers have never raced on a significantly banked oval-style corner at these speeds. The car setups, the racing lines, the overtaking opportunities, everything will be different. It's like asking Messi to play American football or having LeBron James play cricket. These are the best drivers in the world, but they're about to face something completely new. The championship implications could be massive. If Madrid produces exciting racing, other circuits will feel pressure to modify their layouts or risk being dropped from the calendar. If it produces boring racing, it could kill the momentum for future street circuit projects. This isn't just about one race, it's about the future direction of Formula One. The global spotlight on this project is intense. Madrid begins construction of F1 venue has been covered by every major motorsport publication worldwide. This isn't just Spanish news. This is global motorsport news. The success or failure of this project will be scrutinized by fans, teams, and circuit designers everywhere. The legacy aspect is huge too. If Madrid succeeds, it could establish a template for future F1 venues. Purpose-built hybrid circuits with permanent infrastructure and configurable track sections could become the new standard. If it fails, it could set back street circuit development for decades. The countdown has officially begun. Spanish Grand Prix organisers in Madrid have finally secured a contract to build the circuit that will host its inaugural race next season. Next season? That's not some distant future. That's happening in months. The F1 calendar is about to get its most controversial, most expensive, and potentially most exciting new addition in decades. Madrid's gamble isn't just about building a circuit, it's about proving that Spanish motorsport belongs at the highest level. Barcelona gave them 35 years of F1 history, but Madrid's promising to give them the future. Whether that future is worth the high price tag, we'll find out when the lights go green. This is either going to be the greatest addition to the F1 calendar since Monaco, or the most expensive mistake in motorsport history. Either way, it's going to be absolutely unmissable. What do you think? Is Madrid's new circuit going to revolutionize F1 or destroy Spanish motorsport tradition? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more controversial F1 content that the mainstream media won't touch, smash that subscribe button. The upcoming season is going to be wild, and you don't want to miss a single development. Thank you for joining us for another visionary build. We are committed to 2 videos a week. Like, share, and subscribe.